What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So I'm actually very excited to talk to you about this fragrance today. You saw the title, you saw the thumbnail. We are talking about the newest flanker in the Strong With You line. This is Strong With You Tobacco from Emporio Armani, and they do such a great job. If you're a fan of any of the fragrances in the line and you like tobacco scents, you're gonna like this one. Spoiler alert, it's highly rated. Additional spoiler alert, it's the king of the mountain in the DNA for me. Let's talk about it. Stay tuned. So quickly, we'll take a look around the bottle. So it is a darker, more burnt red, brownish hue. Like it looks brown here, but when you see light coming through, there is a red tint to it, but it's overall kind of brownish color to kind of go with the whole tobacco theme with the gold wrap. The standard print says tobacco. It was supposed to be a Middle Eastern exclusive, I believe. I picked this up from fragrancebuy.ca. I'll have the link down below. It came in stock twice already. So you just got to click notify me if it's not in stock, and when they get it, you can grab it. Batch code for anybody that cares, their usual cap. It's always best if you're going to pick it up to hold it from the collar, because if you catch that cap, I have dropped the bottles. It will come loose. If you go to holding that cap, it wiggles pretty loose pretty easily. You got the Emporio Armani logo etched into the top of the atomizer. If I can get it to focus, there you go. And then it does have a pretty good atomizer. Nothing super crazy, but does a good job. Let's talk about this scent. So when this opens, the biggest difference for any of you that are familiar with Intensely, Absolutely, with Leather, with Only, with Freeze, with the original, with Oud, they're all great. I have all of them. Except for the special edition bottle that's just rebottling the original. I don't bother with those. But this is the spiciest one. Cinnamon, cardamom, I want to say nutmeg, like a lot of spice here. The sweetness of the rest of them is still there. You still get kind of that vanillic, slightly toffee sweetness. Not so much on the toffee, because I get toffee in, most famously, the Intensely flanker, and I get some of it in Absolutely, and even a little touch of it in the Leather flanker. But here, not so much. This one's spicier than the Amber flanker. Amber was the previous release before this one, and it had a nice dose of some fiery hot cinnamon spice with some white floral and some vanilla and amber, all that good stuff. It was a great release. I didn't think it was the best in the line when it came out, though. Whereas with this one, it captivated me immediately. You give me the spiciest flanker in the line, it's probably going to end up being my favorite. And that's what happened here. Loads of spice. There's a slight earthy tone from the tobacco oil that they used here and or accords to create the tobacco with a nice ambery tone. I do get a little bit of a leathery feel, though I don't recall any notes in there to make it leathery. But it's mainly all about a variety of peppered spice. I want to say black pepper might be in there as well, but cardamom I know for sure, and cinnamon, oh man, really stands out. Fiery hot, warm and spicy, nice and earthy. I'm actually wearing it right now, warm spring day. Wife told me several times, except in the first 30 minutes, she had told me it was a little strong, but later throughout our adventures we've been on through today, she definitely let me know that I've been smelling really good. We went catch, we checked out a sports complex. They checked out some skate parks that are over there. Saw everybody skating out there. Went to check it out for a little bit. We were out and about all over today. And it was like 78 degrees and sunny, no clouds. Not the kind of day and situation you would expect for a fragrance like this, but wear what you like when you want to wear it. And I've been really wanting to wear this because I got sick of the test sprays. I wanted some full wearing action. It's such a beautiful fragrance. And if you get the opportunity to check this one out, I would encourage you. Considering it's currently a Middle Eastern exclusive, I don't know how easy it would be to sample. It was a total blind buy for me. I jumped on it as soon as I could get my hands on it. There's places that are decanting it. Just search on the internet. Do some searches on the name of the fragrance. You're bound to find something somewhere. But if you're a fan of the DNA and you want the spiciest, slightly earthiest, I guess, it's the most earthy of the bunch anyways, you're going to want to check this one out. Performance, to be expected. I'm not going to call it an overwhelming beast because Intensely and Absolutely are a little bit more potent, but not much more. Intensely is the strongest of the bunch, in my opinion. I put this one in the realm of how strong the Oud flanker is, how strong the Amber flanker is, how strong the Leather flanker is. Like, it's well above average. I would call it one click back of a beast mode fragrance. where it's in that 8 to 10 hour range in longevity, more so in that 9 to 10 hour range. So more of the latter portion. Projections on the heavy side for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. I would say, call it moderate heavy to where it's beyond arm's reach. Like it's pumping in that first hour to 2 hours. It really does, as per most of the fragrances in the line do on my skin. And then the sillage here is on the moderate side where I do get decent whiffs. I'm not going to call them strong whiffs. I'm not going to call them light whiffs. That's why I put it in that moderate category for sillage. That reminds me it's there. I know I have a lingering trail. My wife has been letting me know how dense of a trail has been left behind. When I've been testing it today, when I was wearing it, she knows when I'm working on something. I'll usually let her know. And if we're hanging throughout the day together or sporadically I'm around her, she'll give me feedback. And that seems to be the case with this one. I got a lot of feedback today. And so across the board, I would call it, not quite a beast, but almost a beast. Final thoughts on Strong With You tobacco. Like I said previously, I think it's the best in the line. Now, best means my favorite because it's my opinion and it's a subjective space. There is no best. There's just your favorite and my favorite. There's no wrong answer. There's no right answer. You might still love Absolutely or Intensely or whatever. My favorite changes all the time between Absolutely and Leather. Now it's this one. Tomorrow it might be Leather again. I don't know, but because I just love the DNA. If you like this DNA, I strongly encourage you to check this one out because it's an outstanding 9 out of 10 fragrance. Big fan of this one. I think it's 2024. This was announced at the end of 2023. Is it a 2023 release? Is it a 2024 release? I don't remember. I want to say it's a 2024 release. If it actually did make it into the calendar year, then because it got announced initially at the end of 2023. So I got to double check. I'm pretty sure it's a 2024 release officially. And that makes it absolutely one of my top 3 designers released this year. I love the way this fragrance smells. I would strongly encourage you, check it out if you haven't yet. Well, that's my thoughts and feelings on the newest release in the Strong With You line from Armani. This is Strong With You Tobacco. Amazing stuff if you like spicy or you want a nice soft earthy tone, because it's not overly tobacco heavy, but it is noticeably tobacco with a bit of a dry earthy smell. It's just so good. Magnificent fragrance for me anyways. And until next time, do me a real quick favor, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, because I do appreciate all the feedback and I love hearing from you guys. Let me know what you guys think down below if you've tried it or if you're eager to try it. I would encourage you, if you're looking to pick a bottle up, click that link down below. If it's not in stock currently, click notify me, put your email in. They'll let you know as soon as they restock. It's a hot item. They'll be restocking it as rapidly as they can. Fragrance Spot is pretty good about that. And until next time, I will say if you get your hands on Strong With You tobacco and you give it a spray now, you might end up thanking me later. Have a good one, guys.